What's going on, everyone? Austin John Plays here, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can get any Gigantamax Pokemon you want in like 5 minutes. News and updates for Pokemon Sword and Shield is happening so fast that I literally made a guide yesterday outlining a specific strategy, and then people on the internet did that strategy. Took me 9 hours. Some people got it in a couple hours. However, today there has been an update on how you can do this strategy. There it is. There it is. Gigantamax Grimmsnarl. Took me 4 minutes. And we're going to go over how to do that. First of all, you do need wishing pieces for this. If you don't have any wishing pieces, you can come over here, spend my watts. Wishing pieces are 3,000 watts each. You only need one. I'm gonna pick up a couple just so I have them. Next, you need to pick what Gigantamax Pokemon you would like to go after. Now, if you go to sarahb.net and you look up the raid den locations, you can pick out exactly which Gigantamax raid den you want. Although right here on the screen, I'm going to have the locations of all of these Gigantamax Pokemon. So you can just look at this right here, pick out exactly which one you want and go for it. Now I'm just going to go ahead and despawn that Gigantamax Grimmsnarl. Great, now it's gone. And the first step of this is we are going to be spoofing this raid den into giving us a rare spawn. That's the purple beam. Using a wishing piece, you have exactly 10% chance to get yourself a rare spawn. This is the exact den that we're looking at. If it's going to be a raid beam, it's the top. If it's going to be a purple beam, it's the bottom. We can see Gmax Grimmsnarl down there, so we obviously want the bottom one. If you're doing this for the first time, you may want to turn your text speed to slow. That's going to give you a little bit better of a hand at doing this. We're going to turn autosaves off, and we're going to do a hard save in front of this den. I'm going to hit A. There doesn't seem to be anything in the den. Do I want to throw in a wishing piece? Yes. Save my adventure so far? Wait. You're going to hit A, and then immediately after hitting A, you're going to hit the home button. By doing that, I saw that it was a red beam. We do not want a red beam because a red beam is a common spawn and the purple beams are the rare spawns. We're going to close the game out, and by doing this, we are able to see what it would have been, and we are forfeiting that it was a red beam. So we're going to repeat this again for our 10% chance at a purple beam and the rare den spawn. Do you want to save my adventure? Yep. It was a red beam again. Reset the game. There we go. I just hit the home button and I saw a big purple beam come out. Now this can take you 1 time, this could take you 20 times. It is a 10% chance of that happening. It took me a while this time. The 5-minute thing that I guaranteed, that's starting now. Perfect. Now it's a purple beam. First thing I'm doing is I'm changing my text speed back to fast. And while pressing A in front of this, we're guaranteed a Pokemon from the rare encounter table. So now we've completely eliminated the common counter table. Now we're only looking at the rare. And our first roll is a 5-star Pangoro. Now, if you wanted a 5-star Pangoro, great, you're done. But if you want the Gigantamax Pokemon, this is where the strategy has changed. You're going to hit invite others. You're going to see that the time remaining is clicking down. We're going to hit the home button. We're going to go to system settings, go all the way down to system, go to date and time. If you're synced via the internet, turn that off. Whatever today's date is, move it 1 day forward, hit OK. Hit the home button, go back to the game, and quit. Now, what this just did is it connected to the internet and it registered what Pokemon you were looking for. And then the server said, wow, he's been looking for a while. It went to the next day, and now the Pokemon that was listed there has changed. As you can clearly see, we just got 2,000 watts, so the actual den has been reset. However, it remembered that it was a purple beam, so now we're guaranteed a spawn from the rare encounter table, and now it's just a matter of going for the 5% 5-star Pokemon. We got a Vullaby. I'm going to hit invite others. Timer starts, hit the home button, go down to system settings. We're going to scroll down to system, change the date to 1 day forward. Hit OK, home, A, quit, yes. 2,000 more watts, 5-star Pangoro, invite others, date and time. Every time that you do this, this takes what? 10-15 seconds. We're getting 2,000 watts every single time you do it, which that's a whole lot of watts that you get in a very short period of time. And like, as opposed to before, where you needed to have a whole lot of wishing pieces. You needed to try to defeat all of the 5-star Pokemon, all of the rare spawn Pokemon. Now, I'm not mad that I'm not getting the Pokemon that I want, because I'm still getting 2,000 watts every single time I do this. And that is just insane. The only difference now is that in order to get that 35 and 5%, essentially 1%, we are doing it at such a blazingly fast speed, and we're farming watts, and on top of that, it doesn't require any resetting. So like, you don't need to go through the boot screen or anything. How fast you could do this just depends on how fast you can go back and forth between the system settings. There we go. Done. Excluding the time it took to get the purple beam, my first time doing this took me 4 minutes, and this time took me 6 minutes. So, there you go. Hang on. Don't turn away yet. A couple of things right now. One, you have this Grimmsnarl, or this Gigantamax Pokemon. It's up to you on what you want to do. Now that this method is so much easier and has so much less cost, you know, you don't need to invite people every single time. These aren't going to be as rare anymore. This took me 5 minutes. Now you can come in here, you can go into save your progress. You can go into the raid battle. If you happen to lose against the Gigantamax Pokemon, then it won't despawn. If you happen to throw your Pokeball and you didn't catch it and it ran away, since our autosaves are still off, you can close the game out, come back to this exact point before you come back to the overworld and re-encounter the raid. If you want to go online and do it with friends, you could totally do that. I've already made the video on raid spamming. I'm sure you know all about that. Pretty much by the end of the day today, I will have every single Gigantamax Pokemon. Just like that. Look up whatever Gigantamax Pokemon you want, get your purple beam, or if you have a purple beam at the den you want already, by chance, you know, once you clear out your daily raids, then you're all set. Reset, and now take down Grimmsnarl. So guys, that's going to be wrapping up this video. If you haven't done so, be sure to hit the like button down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out.